Good morning, Hope friends and family. I'm back and I wanted to talk to you guys about another meme related to the coronavirus that I saw recently. The one that we're putting up right now for you is one that I thought was rather appropriate given the experience that most of us had for the last month or so, which is essentially that any plans that we have really gone up in fire. It's like the coronavirus is the little kid who lights the match, and it's probably probably summer vacation plans and those kinds of travel plans that you're like, I have no idea what's going to happen, but it's all kinds of different plans that we've been making. I think back to a few weeks ago when all this was starting to happen and we just started planning like, okay, we're going to adapt to it this way and we're going to do this at church, we're going to do this at home, and then it was like, oh no, the script changed just a day later or a week later, and sometimes you felt like you had whiplash because your plans kept changing time after time after time, going in different directions. And sometimes it's smaller things in life, sometimes it's big stuff in life, sometimes it's things where you're like, man, this plan I thought was exactly what God would have wanted for us. We were really excited here at Hope that we were going to have First Communion on Monday, Thursday with all the kids, and obviously that plan had to change. We're looking at this summer and thinking, wow, okay, we're not going to get to have camp with all those kids. I mean, that's 100 kids that will not get to go to CETA this year to have camp. That's a good thing that's not going to happen now this year. Even mission trip and then those kinds of things are up in the air. We've had to delay the celebration of our building campaign. All those kinds of things that are pieces that we're like, God, these are good things that you should want. Why is it all changing right now? Well, the scripture that came to my mind as I was thinking about this comes from Isaiah chapter 55, where Isaiah is speaking to the people and trying to comfort them in a time when everything is changing for them. And he says this, God says, my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways your ways. As the heavens are higher than the earth, and so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. God looks at us all and he says, no, I know things are changing, even things that seem like they're good, even things that seem like they're God-pleasing are changing, but trust me, hang with me. Sometimes that period of trust is short and we're like, oh, okay, God, I get it. And sometimes the period of hanging with him is a whole lot longer. The Bible story that I wrote a devotion on, and you're going to see that's coming out in an email to y'all. Actually, it just got sent out not long ago. Refers to Joseph, the Joseph of the Old Testament. We think about how often things changed on him. He has a dream from God, and then his brothers get mad, and so they sell him off into slavery. And then things go a little bit better for him on Potiphar's house, and then he gets thrown into jail for trying to do the right thing. And then he starts revealing dreams to these people who are in the jail along with him, and he says, don't forget me when you go to the Pharaoh's household, and the guy forgets him. He's got this long period of waiting to see what God's going to do, but finally, God does work things out for Joseph. And we see him, leading the kingdom of Egypt and benefiting not just the Egyptian people, but his own family as well, who comes and who needs the food that has been stored up in Egypt. It's a long time waiting to finally see what God's plans were and how much higher they were than the plans of Joseph. But sometimes that's what we have to do. We have to trust that God's ways really are higher than our ways, that his plans really are better than our plans, and sometimes God is playing the long game when we want to play the short game. So my prayer for everyone this week, myself and yourself included, is that we trust that God's ways really are higher than our ways, and he has good plans for us, that he's sending out his word, and that his word will do that which it's meant to accomplish, as Isaiah 55 tells us as well. And so my prayer is that we just keep hanging on to that, or that we keep hanging on to that at Hope as well, that we got lots of good ideas about the kind of ministry we want to do here, but God's going to accomplish it. We keep speaking his word here at Hope. Keep speaking the word in your family and to your friends as well, and it will accomplish God's purposes. Amen.